OSC Championship next stage, basically. Anyways, let's see what happens here on Battle on the Boardwalk. To the top left-hand side, our Blue Zerg player from Storm Gaming is JonSnow. He's going up against the Red Protoss player from Storm Gaming as well. To the top right-hand side, PiLiPiLi. PvZ games coming on at you. Obviously, we just saw PvZ, but now you might see some PvZ that lasts a little bit longer than the first couple of minutes of the game, because, in all fairness, that last game was over pretty quickly. That Link Flood from JonSnow. Well executed, and I wonder what he actually does against PiLiPiLi, because again, he knows Pili hasn't been playing much StarCraft lately, but Pili will still be able to crack out a couple of builds here, perhaps. See what he comes up with, as we do have for now just this probe running around on this mineral line, looking to see what's going on. When is WCS Austin? WCS Austin is the start of June, I believe, like the very first days of June. Should be pretty sick, as PiLiPiLi is actually going to open double gateway and then expand down towards the gold base. Now the double gateway allows him to make a couple of adepts early, and that could allow him to pressure. There's another couple ways you can do this, like Stalker Sentry or so, but that's more of a PvP thing. You can go like Stalker Adept as well. I mean, there's again, just a couple of ways you can open. We'll see what he decides for. The most common would generally be, though, to go for the double Adept here and to apply some pressure. 420 subs, yeah. 420 subs for us at the moment. It's pretty dang. It's funny that we went a little bit above 420 subs, then we dropped a little below, and now we've stabilized on 420 again. It's funny. It is funny. Anyways, you see the Evo Chairman from JonSnow, and obviously you start to see that he is just going to be very aggressive once again here. Now, PiLi with the double gate will have a lot of adept production compared to, or unit production in general compared to what you would expect at this stage of the game. So that could give him some potential to actually shut down this attack a little bit more easily. However, if his first two adepts get caught off guard and get caught in the middle of the map, well, that would be very painful as well. So we just do see the Lings going towards that mineral line here. These two adepts from PiLiPiLi going to be arriving in a moment or so. And we're coming in towards the natural to see what they can do. And he sees a few Lings. JonSnow going to try and hide a few more Lings as well. He's adept shade back. Again, I wonder if now seeing these kind of adepts, I mean, it's kind of very hard to just transition out of this. And honestly, if he drops to the gold base, he can still get a lot done because those adepts are so far away from the gold. And that's going to be one of the biggest issues here, most likely for PiLiPiLi. But JonSnow can just drop so far away from where the rest of PiLi's units are. It's going to be one of the big powerful parts of this. Is a few more Lings arriving. Sorry guys, you missed the bus. Oh, turned around for one of them, but not for the rest. Okay, well actually for now, this is actually a little bit of a defense over here. The Dropper Lord's flying in, so PiLi will start to see this. Obviously at the same time, Lings will try and come up here. It takes a little while to get those Lings into position over on this side, as we're going to be seeing. I wonder what JonSnow actually targets down. For now, he starts to target down the pylon. Starts to get healed by the shield battery, but the thing is, the shield battery doesn't have energy forever. But now the adepts begin to arrive. He'll continue to kind of fight up at the ramp at the front. Honestly, at this stage, he could probably... he actually gets a pulse around on these adepts. He's going to kill 1 and 2. Maybe this wasn't quite how PiLiPiLi imagined this going, as now the probes will start to drop as well. Another shield battery to this side. He wants to get as many probes as possible before that's used up fully here. Lings are still just attacking on the front as PiLi will have some warp-ins, and he warps in down to this south side. He warps in on the gold base. 6 workers lost, but now obviously those adepts are out of position. And that's the biggest issue, that the adepts are kind of consistently like never in a great spot here. We're going to see some Lings are going to jump onto the shield battery, and shield batteries cannot heal themselves. And that's obviously one of the issues right now. That shield battery is going to be disappearing in a moment or two. He tries to kill it with the other shield battery. The shield battery will go down, and now this adept's going to be fully surrounded. The rest of the adepts come in though, and they will be able to now block off this wall. But actually, this other gate goes down. There's a sentry here for the force field. PiLiPiLi is holding on. 16 more Lings from JonSnow. He is still fully committing into this right now. More pylons up to the top side. He's lost 2 gateways, PiLi. There's 1 gate to the south, has a Twilight Council he still hasn't used. And now we go all over again. Rewind time. Ling is going to jump back up into these overlords, and then going to drop towards this gold base once again. And again, now what does PiLi do? Because again, his gateway camp was hurt heavily. Yes, he just starts splitting. He has to find a way to split up the units effectively, right? 2 free adepts. There's a shield battery or two here you can look to utilize. He's going to come up here and going to start talking down. Okay, there's no shield batteries here ready at the moment. Going to put a gateway down to fill the gap in the wall. I mean, if he kills this adept, though, he's going to be able to get this pylon, and this pylon will empower the gate. And it's just one less war pin for him, and our units on their way back over to try and help respond to this. 2 pylons going to go down, actually cancels the war pin. And honestly, not enough damage output here, as now the cybernetics core looks as though it's going to go down. And he didn't even get to use the shield battery here. Now he's going to get the surround on these units as well. PiLiPiLi's even got more Lings coming in from the south side, which are going to come in and fight him in the next few moments. This next gateway is going to be in trouble. It goes down, and at the moment, PiLi can just not warp in. Finally, JonSnow breaks through. He gets the GG. Takes the game to first place of this group, which right now, I think is more or less confirmed to be JonSnow. Depends on the Master Keen result as well, slightly. To the bottom right hand side, our blue Zerg player from Sidestorm Gaming. It's JonSnow. His opponent to the top left is PiLiPiLi. PiLi's insisting that he's going to quit StarCraft. JonSnow's pretty sure he won't. Pretty sure he'll come back for more. Oh, it's hard to know how long a break is going to be for these guys. Some players really do take a break and then never come back. Some people, do come back on a new patch. Hopefully PiLi comes back and starts to play again regularly. Overlord just poking around, but obviously not really too much to see here. There's a second gate coming up. This was a little bit of a different variation. This time it was a Nexus first from PiLiPiLi into the double gateway. So he has a little bit of a better economy early and can still apply pressure if he'd like to with the double adapts. We'll see if that is going to be the case. It's going to be a commitment to the Zealot and then into the Stalker now, so setting up into it. He's going to move forward and start nibbling, but obviously Stalker will come out here soon, and JonSnow this game is not going to flood Zerglings, and it's not just yet. As you do see a few drones continue to come on out. That Twilight Council dropping onto the natural expansion as well. Twilight Council starting to come on up, and again the Stalker here to just poke away at that Zergling. JonSnow just getting pushed away from the front. And there's that Twilight Council coming through. The Zealot is about halfway done as well right now. Stalker is going to be able to pick off another one of those Zerglings. So nice little pick off there. And this Zealot's again going to be popping in the next few moments. That starts up and a Roach Roar coming down. JonSnow continuing to look to be a bit of an aggressive player here. I mean, it's a fairly fast land Roach Roar off of 2 bases, no third hatch. It's pretty much a hard counter to what PiLiPiLi is doing at the moment, because the lag gives you detection. The Roaches are good against Archons, so the Archon drop is not really going to have too much look in it. A lot of gateways though, so this is going to be more than just the Archon drop. PiLiPiLi is going to go full on with this in the next few minutes. Going to be really committing to this attack. Going to go pretty much all in here, I would say. Detective Wardy figuring it out. Going to be about 8 gateways of units coming at him. So the thing is, like, JonSnow really is hard countering. It's like 2 base roach, like the roach is already building against this very fast charge that's actually been coming through. There's obviously a couple Archons to support it somewhere along the way. Going to be pretty intriguing. A couple of Zealots coming in towards the center, and we are going to be seeing the roach speed on its way. But again, it's just the number of roaches that are already going to be high. Going to be difficult. Well, Zealots coming down the left, another couple warping in too, and we are going to be seeing so many units here. He's actually not even, did he even finish the Dark Shrine? Did he cancel it? Looks like he cancelled it here, so using the Dark Shrine as a bit of a bait for the Overlord. So many Zealots coming across as we're going to be seeing. Well, JonSnow sees it. He's already pulling back the roaches. No roach speed just yet, and the roach speed will do a lot in terms of being able to kind of kite a little bit better. Right now, a lot of the Zealots not even able to fight, especially as JonSnow comes in on the ramp to minimize the surface area, but then PiLiPiLi warps in on the other side of him. And I guess the roaches still don't have very minimal surface area on him on this location. As JonSnow is winning out this fight. He loses 11 drones, but obviously, if he survives this, he's in a fantastic position no matter what. Like, unless he loses every single drone, he's still going to be pretty good as the Queen poking away at the Warp Prism. And okay, JonSnow drops about 3 workers behind, but now he can drone up freely, and now he's got so much of an army to go across the map and counter with. Warp Prism warping on in. A few more Stalkers going to come into the main base here, going to start to unload, and it's going to be seeing the Corrosive Bal coming down. Trying to help out. Stalkers, one or two of them getting picked off, the others might run away. PiLiPiLi trying to be fancy, but so far no luck with this, and JonSnow looking like he's going to be able to make this happen. Another few Zealots warping in right now as we're going to be seeing these few Stalkers still with it, and wow, these are the Corrosive Bal by some time. PiLi's going to start killing those rocks. I was going to say that might not be good for you, PiLi, if you actually want to move up here, because yeah, oh my god, PiLi, no! PiLi's going to have his army cut in half. That's not pretty. He's going to lose the Stalkers. GG is called. I think PiLi was already very aware of the fact that this